On this week's episode, we returned to Turkey. We realized that one episode was not enough, so we came back. I'm going to try to fill my tag in a different region of the country on this week's episode of Peterson's Hunting Adventures. When hunters think of Turkey, they think of Ibex. But everybody else in the world, they think of Istanbul. And it is a magnificent city. It is the culture, it's the history, it's the architecture. It is a place like no other. This trip is already starting off with a high and a low, essentially. You're so excited to get here, and leaving from Peoria, Delta's got a delayed flight, which means I missed an entire day getting here. Finally got to Istanbul, and we come to find out we did the paperwork ahead of time for the firearm, and somewhere along the line we transposed a 6 and an 8 on the serial number. So we had overnight in Istanbul. Now we're heading out this morning for a little small town on the eastern border of Turkey. I just looked at the map. It's right next to Syria, a little country called Iraq, a little country called Iran, right in that little corner of Turkey. So it should be an interesting time. I was so relieved when I got off the airplane and saw Cenk. Cenk was my primary guide on the first Turkish hunt I went on. And the guy is buttoned up. I mean, he knows his stuff, he knows Ibex, he speaks English, and this trip was no exception. He had a car lined up, he had a hotel lined up. It was just a matter of getting into the field and making this happen. You know, last time I was in Turkey, I didn't really come prepared with the rifle, scope, or just even the mental wherewithal to make a long-range shot. So this time I came a little more prepared. I brought the CZ 550 Sonoran. It's a new Western Series rifle. It's a Manor stock. It's a 26-inch premium fluted barrel, chambered in 300 Win Mag. I topped it with the new Zeiss Terra 4-12 scope, which has got the RZ8 reticle in it. It's just an overall great long-range package, and it's the kind of thing you do need for these mountains of Turkey where 500-yard plus shots could occur. And when you hunt all week and want to get one shot, this is the rifle you want to do it with. Okay. Okay, fire in the hole. I'm going hot. I'm going to call that good. Didn't seem to move that much. But just goes to show you, I mean, changing elevations or bumping travel, who knows why. About 4 inches off from where I had left it. The gun looks like it's shooting well though, and it's dead on at 200, which makes the rest of my hash marks align perfectly with this RZ reticle. So I think we're good to go and go look for some Ibex. It didn't take long. We're back in the mountains of Turkey. It's the first afternoon, and it just reminds you of how difficult of a hunt this is. I mean, when I was here in December, it was the hardest hunt I'd ever done in my life. There's no such thing as an easy Ibex. It doesn't take long. We get back in the country, and it just reminds you how steep and unforgiving and brutal this country can be. And it looks like this hunt isn't going to be any easier. The first time I went to Turkey was in December, and I got skunked. I mean, it was one of the heartbreaking, worst experiences, internally I ever had to deal with. You got him. He's right behind the bush, yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
You can see his horns, huh?
Yep, okay, I'll wait till he comes out.
Okay, just wait. He's gonna come up, okay?
Okay.
Do not lose your position.
Okay. He's going up on top of the rock. I'm gonna follow it as soon as he stops on top of that rock.
Yep.
About 375.
Yep. The female is climbing.
Okay.
Female is climbing. Yep. Okay, the big guy is coming.
Yep, got him.
You got him?
Oh!
Okay, pass. A little lane.
Man, that is the hard part of goat hunting. You put all that work in and then you miss a shot like that.
Yeah.
The hunt was great. Saw plenty of animals, the guides were good, the country was fantastic. But just internally, I was like, wow, I came all this distance and I did not get an Ibex. And killing an animal shouldn't be the reason a hunt was a success or not a success. But the more I thought about it, the more I really wanted an Ibex. And it seemed like everywhere I went, I went to Safari Club show after that, and there's 50 Ibex mounts, and you talk to guys that you didn't even know went to Turkey, and they're like, oh yeah, I shot a great Ibex. I stopped at the hardware store in Peoria, Illinois, and the guy's got an Ibex. I mean, everywhere I turned, there was an Ibex. And the more I looked at these animals, the more I was like, God, I really want one of these. I mean, this is something that any mountain hunter that's done any type of alpine hunting would really want an Ibex. And so it just festered and festered. Now, it's the first real morning of hunting we've had. We got in here yesterday and scouted around, sighted rifles in. We saw a bunch of Ibex then, and we saw a bunch more this morning. We've only been up here about an hour and a half now. Sun's just coming over the mountains. And there's a good band of them, males over there, some right behind us, some young males. We saw a bunch of females coming up. So it's a pretty promising looking day. I think we're gonna get the spotting scope out, see how good these look before we decide to make a stalk on them. But no, this area is completely different than the other area I hunted in Turkey. It's more accessible by road. It seems like there's a lot more Ibex in here. It's off to a good start. With any luck, we'll get one this trip. It's amazing to see how this country transforms in the spring, just like anywhere. I mean, it's warmer, flowers are coming up, goats are being born. It's a totally different feel than the windswept, snowing countryside we saw in December. Crazy behavior. I mean, it's March. It's not in the rut, but they are definitely, it seems like they got a hot female up there or something. They're fighting and chasing each other around, and males are fighting, and about 3 different bands of fighting Ibex up there. It's pretty impressive to see. It's gonna be cool. Neat hunt for sure. This part of Turkey is completely different than what I saw on my first trip here. It's full of game. It's got Ibex all over the place. Now, the downside is you don't see the 48, 49, 50-inch Ibex we were seeing in the first area. But the upside is you see dozens and dozens of animals. I mean, there is so much game in this country, it's hard to fathom. calling an end to the first day, but it's been a really good day in here. I mean, we saw a lot of game in here.
We saw a lot. We saw a lot. There has been some nice ones.
Yeah.
Big groups with females, with males.
And you know, this country is huntable. It's not as hard to walk as that first place we hunted in December, but it's still steep. But we probably put on 5 miles
deep,
today.
Still deep, you are right.
Yeah.
We walked more than 5 miles.
You think so?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
mean, way up around those ridges and back down.
It's more than 5 miles.
We saw game all day long. That's kind of fun hunting where you can just go from one ridge to the next valley to the next valley and you keep seeing more ibex and more ibex. I mean, we saw a couple nice shooters. You know, we probably came darn close to taking a shot, but as it turns out, it just didn't happen. But there's always tomorrow. So
why not? We will try our chance for tomorrow. Sure.
I want to head out of here.
There
before...
has been more possibilities. There has been animals over
a lot of animals.
This area. Yes, exactly.
A lot of animals.
We have animals in this area. You saw too many groups, huh?
Yeah.
15, 20,
and, you know,
30.
That was part of the problem, was that you'd come over the rise and there'd be 40 animals, and if one of them would see you, they're gone. You know, it's nice to find little groups of 3 and 4, you know.
Yeah, also it breaks our concentration. We go for that group, we see the other group, we concentrate to the other group.
Right.
We'll see. We will try our chance tomorrow.
Well, let's walk out of here before it gets dark and give it a try tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Let's go then.
The road is a little bit ill repair here, so we're trying to get up on top of this mountain. That's crazy. Now the road system in Turkey, especially in the backcountry, is a little bit different. We started off that morning going up the mountains. The road is a little bit ill repair here, so we're trying to get up on top of this mountain. Just have to move some of these rocks and clear the road out. We started going 100 yards and all of a sudden there's one rock in the road that had sloughed off the mountainside. So we got off through that rock out. You go 100 more yards and you find 50 rocks. So we'd stop, throw those rocks off the mountainside. And we did this throughout the morning until we realized that the roads were in such bad conditions that all you could really do is just get out, put your pack on, and start hiking. Now, there's a reason why Ibex live to be 9, 10 plus years old. They're all the way up there on the top of that. We're down here. Once again, on the top, on the bottom. We've got to get all the way to the top of that, across that snow chute, just to get within 400 yards of these things. And they're spooky. They live to a ripe old age for a reason. I think I just did the hardest hike of my life. We started down in the valley, came all the way up to this snow-capped peak, the tallest peak here, where we saw some ibex. When we got up here, the ibex blew out. We thought we spooked him. No, we come across a guy that's hunting partridge up here. He's got this live partridge trap, which he obviously keeps them, and they call, and the birds come into that. And he's got his single-barreled shotgun, a couple of shot shells, and he's been up here shooting partridge. So we just hiked 3,000 feet, probably, vertical feet up here. Yeah, partridge hunter. Murphy's Law, even in Turkey.
this band of Ibex all day. We started down in the bottom, and we've worked down this whole mountain. We had to finally come over the entire mountain. They should be bedded right over here. So Chenk's gonna go up and take a look and see. If they are, they're gonna be within under 300 yards. So, but it has been an all day run and gun, just they're feeding along this entire mountain, and you just cannot chase down an Ibex. I think he sees one. Yep.
Yeah, they are coming to the left.
Yep.
30, at least 30 animals, you see them?
Yeah.
Like they are coming to the left.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bunch of them in
A
there.
bunch of them. Try to get ready. The one at the middle.
Okay.
He got the,
Yeah,
he got the
yep,
boat. He
yep.
He's going down it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I cannot believe that. Oh, it's right there. Jay, thank you so much. That is the hardest hunt I've ever done.
It was really hard. Man.
We probably did a 5 mile and a couple thousand elevation gain, and the wind was horrible. The wind was coming right down to them. I'm sure they smelled us, but my word, what a hunt, what a hunt.
Oh la la.
Looks good.
It's a nice animal. It is a nice animal. Mike,
That is a great one.
that's a great one. Look at this. Handsome. You see how handsome the animal.
Oh, that is a long time in the coming. Look at that.
Okay, let me calculate. Okay. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 years old.
8 years old.
8 years, it's okay. He's already old, you mean?
What an animal.
Uh,
Jake, I can't thank you enough. Really, this has been one of the neatest hunting experiences of my life.
Yeah.
The fact that we got skunked the first time,
yeah.
my fault.
No, it's
We
okay.
come back,
It
we got a
happens.
great
Yeah.
hunt in the spring, and we were able to fill that tag. Was just really a great experience.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just kind of overjoyed with it.
I appreciate it, yeah.
Oh, thank you for
Yeah,
taking
you're
it.
welcome,
Really.
you're welcome.
It was a ball.
Yeah. Nice animal, nice
Now we've
animal.
got, what, 5 miles to pack out
Yeah.
with him?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
What a great, beautiful animal. I just can't get over that.
Yeah.
It's everything
You know,
you
you
want
see
in
the
an ibex.
colors.
Yeah.
It's an handsome.
You don't realize how white they
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
Black striped,
Exact.
big horns.
Yes, exact.
It's great.
Oh, la la. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Was a nice shot, yeah.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Really, this
Yeah.
means the world
You're
to me.
welcome, you're
It was a
welcome.
great hunt, and thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
I wasn't expecting to get this Ibex hunt done so early, but as it turned out, we got it done. And it allowed me to go into Istanbul, walk around the city, and check out this magnificent place. Istanbul is a lot of things. It's history, it's antiquity, it is street performers, rug merchants, musicians, and tea shops. The last thing I anticipated seeing in this town was a shooting gallery.
How does this not seem perfectly normal and awesome? Being right in the middle of the downtown city, and they got camo pellet guns here that you can shoot at balloons in a very unsafe setting with children walking by for $1. Why would you not do this? Oh, somebody learned how to putt. I don't often go to Istanbul, but when I do, I shoot pellet guns.
Top, the second top.
Is it legal or illegal? Has he killed him? Thank you. Really, this means the world to me. It was a great hunt, and thank you so much.
Appreciate it.